hate being black, they hate everything about themselves. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. You know, we at the channel are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Jamaica Young Police channel does not tell lies, as it is not in our DNA. Whatever you hear here is the truth and nothing but the truth. If we at the Jamaica Young Police channel saying anything that is not true, well, you can come here and correct the same. A wise man, yes, a wise man can change his mind, but a fool can't, because he's a fool. A fool will never ever know that he's a fool, even when it is pointed out to the fool that he's a fool, because all he's talking about is foolishness. Yes. Remember, never, you must never try to educate a fool, because the fool will hate you. Only a friend will tell you the truth. Before we begin today's video, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel want our audience and detractors to know that anything that we have said here that is incorrect, you can reach out to us and we will give you the chance to correct the same. To us, the first and foremost thing about us and the Jamaica Young Police channel is our character, credibility and reputation. We have never slandered or defamed anyone's name on this platform. Whatever you are hearing here is the truth. If the truth shall kill those who hate the truth, let it kill them. Remember that we said before, those who do not know the truth are fools, and those who knew the truth and call it a lie is a depraved and criminal-minded people. At the Jamaica Young Police channel, we want our loyal viewers and subscribers to know that we are not over here promoting propagandas or lies. Everything that we're telling you, it's factual, whether it's past or present. That's what we're all about here. Educate, inform, inspire and to change minds, to open up people's eyes, to see what's have been happening in their own world. Yes, my loyal viewers and subscribers, you know, I am very, very hardcore when it comes on to criminals. Yeah, I have zero sympathy for criminals. I don't have nothing in forgiveness in my heart for any criminals. If you shoot after me, don't think that I am going to, you know, forgive you because you try to kill me. So I want because honestly I should be in my bed right now, but somebody had sent me a video and it made me so upset because everything that your Prime Minister, Holness, is saying is lies. Yes, I am telling you, everything that the Prime Minister is saying is lying. You understand? But before, you know, he's talking about hanging, and one thing that I have learned growing up, you know, excuse our lies. So I wanted to, I'm going to let you watch this video, and then we come back and we continue the journey, because the Prime Minister is lying. He's a criminal sympathizer. That's why I was never been a fan of him, you know. Never. Yes. And I know that he has a lot of friends and people who love him. Yes, well, I have no problem with that. Everybody are gonna love him. But you see, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we are conservative when it comes on to criminals, zero sympathy. So when he's telling the Jamaican people, so he's one, you know, who's trying to desensitize the people, you know. If you remember, you know, this is the same man, you know, who was telling us about human rights, and after they kill people down by Shamsab Square in his presence, you know. That's how desensitized you get desensitized when you come on to criminal. You understand? Don't think that all of those tough laws that they say that passing through, it's nothing to do with him. If it was up to this Prime Minister, if it was up to him, we would have the same laws and the book as what the PMP have there. Because this man is a PMP ideologue, you know. Remember me tell you that, you know. Holness is a socialist, big time. This man believe in a law and order. Him not like police. Period. Him not like police. And I don't care what any guy want to say. So I want you to watch this video because, you know, in my talk about youths and sympathy and them thing there. What kind of madness that in my talk? You understand? You kill my mother and my grandmother, you talk about sympathy. Sympathy what? What kind of... We want people who have balls, 2 balls. We don't want a man with no 1 balls. If I run the country. We know say the PNP, them, if I them alone, and I can take over a place. Because them love criminal. You understand? If it was Edward Seagal, you know much neck him with a pop already. And this man I talk about saying can't do this. So I want you to watch this video.
Mud girl, they look sexy.
Yes, so the criminal is behaving like he's a law enforcement officer. And the reason why we are saying that at the Jamaica Young Police channel, he didn't even look to his left to see if it was an unmarked police car. You don't have any unmarked police car in Jamaica anymore because they make sure that the criminals can see the police from afar. But it's men like these men that you see came out of the car and firing rifles in Jamaica, Albion. That was over the weekend. So I want you to listen to what your Prime Minister, your most loved Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, is saying. Yes, man, that is what you call confidence. Criminals with confidence. You understand? Jamaica is a war zone, you know. So, you know, like for these guys that they see were firing their guns, if any of our police officers challenge them, you know, the next thing, the police officers, they're going to end up charged if any of those. Yeah, so we're going to play a video to show you what happened Saturday. You see the guy that came out that were firing the rifles. Watch, these are the 2 security guards. Watch, see the man drop the bag and he's running. 2 old men in, and you can see, you know, the bullets ricocheting off the wall. And yeah, so both security guards ran for their safety. They didn't return any fire. But see the bag of money right there on the platform. Watch, I want you to watch this. See the security guard throw away his gun. Throw away his gun. Hey, look, these security guards, they should not be even working. These men supposed to be in homes, you know, retirement homes. And look how the criminals behaving with confidence. Look, so many cars, you know. This is like eventually it's gonna be like Mexico, you know, because we have criminals who are passing laws in Jamaica, and the laws that they have been passing all of these laws that they have been passing in Jamaica is to criminalize police. Yes, you understand? That security guard, that old man that run and throw away his shotgun, they should revoke him firearm license immediately. Him don't need no gun because him throw it away. You understand? Because he must say, oh, me with a shotgun for take on them guy with them rifle. My life worth more than that. But guess what? Them can't even run. Them are retiree citizens, you know. Them are retiree, you know. And most of them are come from the military, the Jamaican Defense Force. And them big and fat and them no exercise. And I tell you. And, so you see it? So these are the people that the Jamaican people, you know, this is what they have been planting in the minds of the Jamaican people to sympathize with these people because they are the chosen one, the criminals. So I want you to watch this now and listen to your favorite Prime Minister. Not my Prime Minister, because I didn't vote for him and I don't have any vote in Jamaica. But I am a Jamaican by birth. So you can't take that out of me. I spent a third of my life serving in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, in which most of these politicians were planning how to get educated and thief. So I want you to listen to what your favorite Prime Minister is saying, not mine. He's not my Prime Minister. My Prime Minister dead years ago. And we'll never live to see a Prime Minister like him again. Maybe Chang. You understand? So you watch, you listen, you decide.
Come back to Primetime News.
A special welcome to folks on OneSpotMedia.com.
From recent protests against criminal gangs to calls across the region for the death penalty, Prime Minister Holness believes Jamaica is now at a turning point in the fight against crime.
While not outrightly supporting the call for the resumption of hanging, the Prime Minister has acknowledged that more needs to be done. Sandy Williams reports.
When Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, called for the resumption of the death penalty across the region, Jamaicans, frustrated with the crime situation, voiced their support. Then an unprecedented protest in West Kingston against gang activity further indicated the frustration.
The people of Jamaica are tired of them. Tired of them. And what you are seeing coming out now in a country like Jamaica, where the normal tendency is to forgive and to be sympathetic because these are poor youths. What you get from the public these days.
Yeah, so you listen what the Prime Minister has just said, talking about his poor ghetto youth and sympathy. What he's saying, you know, he's talking from the heart, you know, because that's how you think. He have never experienced someone shoots at them trying to kill him. So right through his life, growing up, he didn't experience anything like that. And he did not want to become a police officer. He wanted to become a politician to help people. And he represent toil and, you know, the other surrounding areas. But what he failed to understand that these people that you're talking about, sympathy and forgiveness. Sympathy is a crime, man. You can't sorry for these people. These people are wicked people. All they do is create meme. So we continue to, and I wanted to know, you know, that he's one of them, you know. Yes, this Prime Minister, he's Michael Manley 2.0, you know. This man is nothing like Edward Siaga. So I wanted to listen to him. This GOP Party, you know, is not the GOP Party that my grandparents or my parents would know about. You understand? This is the same part. This party now is PMP LGBTQ+. Wrap in a different blanket and the same JLP LGBTQ+ party. So we continue the journey. I wanted to listen to this man because he's lying. Just listen.
Is that they should get the death penalty. They should hang.
The Prime Minister was speaking at the handing over of 3 social housing units in central Kingston on Friday. He theorizes that part of the shift comes as the perpetrators are no longer poor youths trying to get by, but well-funded criminal terrorists.
It's said by our intelligence reports that some of these high-powered weapons are in the region of 500,000 to 800,000. Very expensive. Which poor youth can afford that? And which poor youth in his right mind would get that amount of money and take it to go buy a gun? They don't mean anybody any good. They don't deserve the freedoms that law-abiding citizens have.
And so he believes the protests and calls signify the coming change.
And that is
excuse our lies. You see everything that the Prime Minister is saying, making excuse for not hanging these killers and talking about sympathy, because those are the people that they cater for in the society, the criminals. You see those men with those high-power weapons at the robbery earlier in Albion, St. Thomas. It's just a matter of time before the rifles turn, and unfortunately the politicians in Jamaica, because these people, they have been doing, I can tell you this because I served in the police force for close to 2 decades. Yes, my youthful days. Jamaica get my youthful days. Sometimes, you know, when I look back at times and I'm like, it's one of the most ungrateful job for you to do in Jamaica as a police officer. Because you have to do, you know, put your life on the line, your health, everything. And, you know, whenever it rains, you know, especially in Unspear police here, Spanish Town Road is flood, Marcus Garvey Drive is flooded. So we, you know, yes, myself, me, Bobby, Gunter and other police officers, we'd have to out there, you know, in the rain, you know, without any raincoat or anything like that. Not because we have to, but because we want to protect the people from the criminals who would walk in the water and rob them, sometimes kill them, to save their lives. We didn't get any special compensation or anything for that because we love the job. But in the long run, we are the hated people. So that's why I keep telling the young police officers to leave and seek a better life. Because I had left, you know. And what helped me when I had left is my youth. You understand? I was still young. I didn't join the police force as, majority of the people them from my batch. Because I had people who are from my batch who have retired like 8 and 10 years ago. And I don't reach retirement age. Everything that the Prime Minister have just said about hanging is lies. The last time any hanging happened in Jamaica was it when Siaga was Prime Minister. And then the PNP funded some 2 criminal, who were supposed to hang, and they took it to Privy Council. And guess who? So the evilest people on earth, the people from Britain, who give us slavery, robbery, rape, all kind of terrorism. And they're the one that said that, well, you cannot hang people after 5 years. Whilst in America, they hang even people at 30 years. But yet still in America, you have a little group, because their job is to destroy your country to make the best and the brightest migrate to their country. You understand? But I don't see any reason for any young person to stay in Jamaica. Even the criminals are fleeing to come where we at in America. You understand? And when they come here, they continue their life of crime. This Prime Minister don't want to hang anybody. Period. But if Bobby Montague or Chang get the opportunity to lead, they will hang people. This man is not going to hang anybody. I can tell you that this Prime Minister is Michael Manley 2.0. He's a criminal enabler, a criminal supporter, and a criminal sympathizer. And I say that without any apology. I have zero respect for him as a Prime Minister. Yes, I don't respect the man, because if you do not like the police, I cannot like you. Period. And I say that without any apology. Yes, I know some labor rights and want to up in arms and them thing. He's not Edward Siaga. This party is nothing like Edward Siaga. If Edward Siaga was Prime Minister in Jamaica, I am telling you, that would have crime under control a long time ago. Everything that man had implemented in Jamaica, when the PNP came in power, they dismantled it. We had a squad called Eradication, with some of the best, the baddest, and the most fearless police officers. They didn't have even when I was serving, we didn't have bulletproof vests and take on the criminals and drive fear in their hearts. But he's one of them. Remember, this is the same man, who came and tell people that they cannot beat their children. This man. We know that Jamaican people have mental problems. You understand? So they take out their problems and children sometimes. But you have to, sometimes you have to use corporal punishment, especially in Jamaica. But now, because of the, that kind of policy that he had brought in, I don't believe in corporal punishment. You understand? But some people you have to work. Some people you have to beat them. Some you understand. So you can't take with that. Because some children just out of whack and all them things. So he's one of them that have put a wrench in the cultural relativism of Jamaica. He's one of them who's a big supporter of Indicom. It's because the crime is getting out of hand, why you see him up there and showing him face, addressing the nation all the time, which is good. But we know that he's not a police supporter. We know that he's an anti-police supporter. You understand? And we know that the police haters are just there. And gentle people who are listening right now, if you notice, and I was talking to a young police officer, I am not going to say where you used to work. And do you believe that 4 times this happened, and at no time the police we're in a shootout with these men. Don't you see that something is wrong right there? Just think about it. Gunmen in vehicles and both and on every occasion they were able to get away scot-free. Don't you see that something is wrong there? Because guess what? The police, they are demotivated because they just signed it. So last week, it's 11 years. 3 of their colleagues defending their life. Guns recover, and the prosecutor is the police that went to prison. So what do you think? It's going to get worse in Jamaica. I can tell you that. Young police officer, try your very best to migrate. Police, yes, I am not gonna you diligent on your work. You know, you show me your green card and thing on your passport. I told him, man, you don't need a resignation letter. You don't need nothing to show that you serve in the police force. You have already required things, man. Just take the plane and come back. I don't know why you go back. You understand? You contact me now, asking me, look, man, over 300 million people live in America, you know? Over 330 million people. So, you know, the little woman where you have a Jamaica where you run, go back and I'm saying that. If that's your problem, man, when you join the military, you find a whole heap more woman. You can't stay a Jamaican and become an American citizen. Just listen what I say, man. You don't have to resign. Just take the plane weekend and come. And in 2 2 they go boot camp and thing and you just tell them tata. Alright, my brother? Yes. If this your first time to the channel, you want to consider subscribing. Like the video, share the video, and most of all comment below. We'll respond in due course. Jamaica Young Police channel. Out.